Hey Jonas fans, so I'm going to tell you one of my favorite Jonas memories of all time. So, way long back, there was the time when the Jonas Brothers had their 3D concert experience, and it was amazing. But I'm going to tell you the full story from the beginning. The day before we were going to go to the theaters, we were at my school play, and the play was over, and my mom was like, okay, guys, what time do you want to see the movie? So I was going with my friend Emily, who was a super fan. She was a bigger fan than I was at the time. And my friend Nicole, who wasn't really a fan at all. So there was the option of the 10:30 show, the 12, and I think the 3 o'clock. So originally, Emily just shouted out 10:30, 10:30, 10:30, because she just really wanted to go. But I was like, you know what, guys? Nicole's not that big a fan. I don't know if she wants to wake up that early, and, we just went to the play. Maybe we should go to a later time. So, in the end, we chose the 3 o'clock showing because it would be easier. So, the next day comes, and we got to the movie theater around, 11:30, 12, we got to the mall. It's the mall that I always go to. And as we were going up into the mall, all of a sudden we heard, an excited scream. And so my mom joked around with, Kristina, that was probably someone yelling for the Jonas Brothers. I was like, yeah, right, Mom. So anyhow, we get to the theaters. We were waiting online for a while. We actually saw some people that we knew at the mall. And then we were waiting in line.
Hi!
And we finally got into the theaters, and I was super excited because I never went to a concert at this time. And I was just super pumped, and we watched the whole movie, and I was singing all the words, and just getting really into it, and after the movie was over, I called up my mom, and said, we're all done at the movie, you can come back and get us. And she's like, oh, by the way, I was talking to one of the people who worked at JCPenney. Turns out the Jonas Brothers were there. So, it turns out the Jonas Brothers were there at the 10:30 showing that I said let's not go to, and I was like, no, because they were doing the whole theater invasion thing, and I was the reason we didn't meet the Jonas Brothers. So, after the movie, we took a picture with the poster board thingy, the stand-up. Someone drew on Kevin's face, which I assume it was a Jonas Brother because it was after they left. I wonder if it was true. I don't know. And then, weirdly enough, my mom saw the poster for Night at the Museum too, and she's like, oh, why don't you guys take a picture with that as well? And then the Jonas Brothers were in that, so that was just really weird that we took a picture with that before we even knew they were in the movie. So yeah, it was a really exciting time, and I always thought, so eventually, later on, a couple years in the future, that when I was talking to the Jonas Brothers in the live chat, and Kevin asked,
you have to tell us your story now.
I really should have told this story that I'm telling right now, but I just was so nervous that I didn't. So this is probably one of my favorite Jonas stories because it was the whole thing that made me a fan. I don't know, because of the fact that they were so close and I was able to meet them, it made them more human and personable, and I don't know, and ever since then it's been kind of my goal to meet them, which I haven't met them yet. Oh well, but I'm still trying to, and I am going to go to the tour, so I am super pumped. But yeah, that's my Jonas memory, and it always bugged me that we were in the same theater, same day, and it was my fault that we didn't meet them, but that's life. So that's my Jonas memory, one of my favorites. So bye.